Boxing, often dubbed the sweet science, has produced some of the most electrifying and influential athletes in sports history. Among them, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather stand out not just for their in-ring prowess, but for how they transformed the sport, culturally, stylistically, and commercially. These legends redefined what it meant to be a boxer, leaving legacies that continue to shape boxing today. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942, Muhammad Ali transcended boxing to become a global icon. His journey began with a gold medal at the 1960 Rome Olympics, but it was his audacious personality and unparalleled skill that cemented his legend. Ali's impact on boxing was revolutionary in multiple dimensions. First, Ali brought a new style to the heavyweight division. Standing at 6'3" with a 78-inch reach, he danced around the ring with a speed and grace rarely seen in bigger fighters. His famous mantra, "float like a butterfly, sting like a bee," wasn't just bravado, it was a blueprint. Against Sonny Liston in 1964, a heavily favored champion, Ali, then Clay, shocked the world with a 7th round TKO, showcasing his ability to outmaneuver and outthink opponents. His footwork and defensive mastery, relying on head movement rather than blocking, influenced generations of fighters. Beyond technique, Ali's outspokenness changed boxing's cultural landscape. After converting to Islam and changing his name, he refused induction into the Vietnam War draft in 1967, famously stating, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." This stance cost him his titles, a 3-year ban from boxing, and nearly his freedom, yet it elevated him as a symbol of resistance and conviction. His return in 1970 and subsequent victories, like the Rumble in the Jungle against George Foreman in 1974, where he debuted the rope-a-dope tactic, solidified his status as a fighter who could win both in and out of the ring. Ali's charisma also turned boxing into a global spectacle. His trash-talking and self-promotion, often in rhyme, made fights must-see events, drawing unprecedented audiences. His trilogy with Joe Frazier, especially the Thrilla in Manila in 1975, remains one of the sport's defining moments. Ali's record of 56 wins, 37 by knockout, and 5 losses is impressive, but his legacy lies in making boxing a platform for social change and entertainment, inspiring fighters to be more than just athletes. Mike Tyson, the ferocious phenom. If Ali brought flair, Mike Tyson brought fear. Born on June 30th, 1966 in Brooklyn, New York, Tyson emerged as a force of nature in the 1980s. At 20 years old, he became the youngest heavyweight champion in history by demolishing Trevor Berbick in 1986, a record that still stands. Tyson's style and persona reshaped perceptions of what a boxer could be. Tyson's in-ring approach was a study in controlled chaos. Trained by Cus D'Amato, he perfected the peekaboo style, hands high, head bobbing, and explosive forward movement. At 5'10" with a 71-inch reach, he was shorter than most heavyweights, but his devastating power compensated. His punches, delivered with surgical precision and terrifying force, led to 44 knockouts in his 50 wins. Fights like his 91-second destruction of Michael Spinks in 1988 showcased a level of dominance that made him a human highlight reel. Tyson's impact extended to boxing's commercial sphere. His aura of invincibility turned him into a pay-per-view juggernaut, drawing massive audiences eager to see if anyone could withstand Iron Mike. His unpredictability, both in knockouts and in antics like biting Evander Holyfield's ear in 1997, kept him in the spotlight for better or worse. While his career faltered later due to legal troubles and losses, his early reign redefined the heavyweight division as a place where raw power could reign supreme. With a record of 50 wins and 6 losses, Tyson's legacy is one of awe-inspiring ferocity and a reminder of boxing's primal allure. Sugar Ray Leonard, the charismatic technician. Sugar Ray Leonard, born May 17, 1956, brought a blend of speed, strategy, and showmanship that revitalized the welterweight and middleweight divisions in the late 1970s and 1980s. A 1976 Olympic gold medalist, Leonard turned professional and quickly became a fan favorite, earning the nickname Sugar Ray after the legendary Sugar Ray Robinson. Leonard's style was a masterclass in versatility. At 5'10", with a 74-inch reach, he combined blazing hand speed with pinpoint accuracy accuracy, often outboxing opponents with finesse. His 1979 fight against Wilfred Benites, where he won the WBC welterweight title, showcased his ability to adapt and overcome a slick counterpuncher. But it was his rivalries with Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns, and Marvin Hagler that defined his era. In the no-mask fight of 1980, Leonard outsmarted Duran, forcing the durable Panamanian to quit. His 1981 knockout of Hearns, rallying from behind, and his 1987 upset of Hagler after a 3-year layoff proved his resilience and tactical brilliance. Leonard's charm and marketability also changed boxing's economics. With his dazzling smile and media savvy, he became a crossover star, securing lucrative TV deals and endorsements. His fights were events, not just matches, paving the way for boxing's modern pay-per-view era. His record of 36 wins, 25 by knockout, 3 losses, and 1 draw reflects his dominance, but his influence lies in proving that smaller weight classes could rival heavyweights in popularity and profit. He showed that boxing could be both an art and a blockbuster, balancing skill with spectacle. Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated mastermind. Floyd Mayweather Jr., born February 24, 1977, is the modern embodiment of boxing perfection. With an unblemished record of 50 wins, 27 by knockout, he retired in 2017 as one of the sport's most polarizing and successful figures. Mayweather's contributions lie in his defensive genius, business acumen, and reinvention of boxing's financial model. In the ring, Mayweather was a defensive wizard. At 5'8", with a 72-inch reach, he relied on the shoulder roll technique, using his lead shoulder to deflect punches while countering with surgical precision. His fights against Diego Corrales in 2001 and Manny Pacquiao in 2015, the highest grossing PPV event ever, showcased a style that frustrated opponents and preserved his health. Critics called it boring, but his 50-0 record, surpassing Rocky Marciano's 49-0, silenced doubters. Mayweather's ability to adapt across 5 weight classes, from super featherweight to light middleweight, highlighted his versatility. Off the canvas, Mayweather redefined boxing's economics. Nicknamed Money, he mastered self-promotion, turning his brash persona into a brand that earned over $1 billion in career purses. By founding Mayweather Promotions, he took control of his fights, cutting out middlemen and maximizing profits. His 2017 bout with Conor McGregor, a crossover spectacle, grossed over $600 million, proving boxing could thrive in the entertainment age. The lasting echoes of legends. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather didn't just win titles, they rewrote boxing's playbook. Ali gave it a voice and a soul, turning fighters into cultural icons. Tyson injected it with raw, visceral energy, making every punch a potential highlight. Leonard blended artistry with commerce, proving smaller fighters could shine brightest. Mayweather turned it into a financial empire, mastering both the ring and the revenue. Together, their innovations, Ali's footwork, Tyson's power, Leonard's versatility, Mayweather's defense, created a mosaic of styles that modern boxers draw from. Their personalities elevated boxing from a niche sport to a global phenomenon, influencing how fights are marketed and consumed. Today's stars, from Canelo Alvarez to Anthony Joshua, stand on their shoulders, navigating a sport forever changed by these titans. Boxing remains a brutal ballet, a test of will and skill, and these legends ensured it would never be the same. Their stories of triumph, controversy, and reinvention remind us why the ring still captivates decades after their gloves were hung up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.